What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Some commentary for you. Access Football. Want to go through and do a little experiment with you. Because to me, this is really important to us as gamers to see it be done. I'm going to select the Boston Whalers. You guys are going to know why in just a minute. We're going to go through and we're going to simulate a couple seasons together. And this is something that I worked with Danny to make sure was corrected in the game because I know how important it is to me. And it's interesting that when you go back and talk to the developers of this game mode was done in 1 week. 50 years of custom draft classes. They created this franchise in 1 week. So you can only imagine going into Access 18 where franchise is the focus. They should hashtag that. They should make a shirt about that. Franchise is the focus. They are going to be all in for franchise. Now here we go. Year 1. I'm just going to go show you real quick the franchise stats for. We're going to go through and we're going to lose in the first round of the playoffs down here to Orlando. But the fact of the matter is we made it to the playoffs. And what I want to show you is kind of a reverse engineering of the game. And knowing that if you can break a game, then you can fix it. If you can right something, you can wrong it, so to speak. And we're just going to go down, and I'm going to only change 2 positions. I'm going to get the worst running backs, and I'm going to get the worst quarterbacks that I can. I'm not going to touch defense. I'm not going to touch special teams. The only position I'm going to change is the one that throws the ball and the one that runs it. And to be honest with you, when I play Madden, a lot of the time, things like this don't matter. You can win with a poor quarterback. You can win with a poor running back. All that matters is maybe a couple key attributes. Are they fast? Can they throw a deep ball? Now I'll show you, these 95 rated overall players, they're very few and far between in this game. I mean, when you have a special player in this game, you really do have a special player. So as you can see, I'm going to cut the key halfback and 3 of his backups. And we're going to go back and we're going to cut the quarterback and obviously 2 of the players to back him up. And we're going to start the season. And we're going to see where this goes. Now, I'm doing this live, so I really don't know. But obviously, we all watching football, knowing football, have an interpretation of where this should actually head. So we started out 3-1, not too bad. Now 3-2, now 3-3, now 3-4, now 3-5. Now I don't expect them to be the worst team in the league. I'm just making changes to 2 positions, but obviously I don't expect them to be contending. And as you can see, they're not even keeping above 500 right now. So you go 6-10 the next year. And I only changed a couple things. So we're going to go back and we'll do it 1 more year. Now, granted, I don't have the type of time and commitment needed to fix this the other way. As you can see, I just went through the first round. There's 79, 78. You know, when I tell you that those 90 players are hard to come by, I mean like those 90 players are hard to come by. You're going to actually have to work with a player to build him and progress him in this game in order to get to a point where you've got star players that really can change a game. And I realize to a lot of people, the gameplay with Access isn't there. And that's okay because I went back and you can check other videos I've done. It wasn't always about the gameplay being there. It was about this type of franchise experience being there. There really is a true GM experience to a degree here as I Ryan Grigson this team. You know, the decisions that I'm making really matter. I can't come out here and throw a 64 overall quarterback on the field. I can't come out here and throw a 74 running back on the field and expect to do good. You can't not know what you're doing in building a team. So now let's go through the the final season that we're going to have together and ask yourself, if you were doing this in Madden, if you went and pillaged free agency, or you went and drafted a rookie running back and a rookie quarterback, would you have these same results? And the other interesting thing to note is these other teams I'm playing against are clearly following this same mantra. Because if they weren't, I would just be winning games at will. So we're going to go 3-13, nowhere near the playoffs. I went from a playoff team, a contender, with 2 of the best players in the league, and all I did was spend 2 years focused on drafting positions that didn't matter and drafting poorly, and now I'm in a position where we're 3-13. This is what I want out of a simulation football experience, and I didn't have to touch gameplay to do it. Ask yourself, seriously, if I did this with Madden, would I have the same results? I know what the answer is, and I think you do too. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. Back in the week with more comments.